Good morning, Oakwood students, and welcome to OWTV News. I'm your host, Mr. Burkett. Let's take a look at what's going on in the world. In Governor DeWine's press conference Monday, he shared that schools in Ohio will continue to do remote learning for the remainder of this school year. This news hits hard. I, along with the rest of the staff at Oakwood, are deeply saddened by this, but we understand that it's necessary to keep everyone safe and healthy. Please know that we miss you and we care so much about you. Please reach out to your teachers at this time to show your appreciation for them and maybe share a favorite memory you have from this school year. This is something simple that you can do that'll put a smile on their face. Now, let's send it over to a new segment that I like to call Ask an Eagle. Mr. Barrett, I'm going to have a couple questions for you. Thanks again for joining. I know you're taking some time out of your busy day to come on to OWTV News, and we appreciate that.
Oh, thanks for having me, Mr. Burkett.
No problem. All right, first question. What does your average day look like now that we're quarantined?
Well, my average day, I try to keep a schedule, get up, get dressed, do those things, and just trying to prepare and handle situations as they come. Also spend time maybe reaching out to families if they're struggling getting their assignments in, just things like that, just trying to stay busy.
Nice. I like it. Any new hobbies since being in quarantine? Have you picked up anything that maybe you wouldn't have done otherwise now that you're home?
Yeah. Well, I can stare out my front window pretty well. One of my favorite chefs is Michael Simon, and he puts out a new dinner every night, and I like to cook, so we'll try some of those, or just kind of get into some projects around the house, that maybe we didn't have time to before. But I think the important thing for everybody is keep a schedule, keep a routine, try to get outside every day, whether that's a walk, a run, or do something outside.
Yeah, that's a good one right there. What's the first thing that you'll do after the stay-at-home order is lifted?
Well, the thing I'm most excited to do is to get back to school. I can't wait. I just miss everybody. I want to see everybody, see what they've been up to. It's been nice passing out lunches because we'll see a few students, that you can connect with for a little bit. But first thing I'm going to do is go back to school.
Yeah, I definitely miss school and miss the routine. I also would love a haircut.
That's why I'm wearing a hat.
The hair is getting out of control. All right, so now we're going to do a couple of this or that questions.
Okay.
Try not to think too much. Just give me a quick answer, and then we can talk about it a little bit after you give that answer. All right, so first one, pancakes or waffles?
Pancakes all day. There's nothing better than a blueberry pancake.
Okay.
In my mind.
All right. Are you a morning person or a evening person?
I am an evening person. I'm a night owl, so I'm usually the last one to go to bed. So I enjoy just, everybody goes to bed. That's my time to myself to think and just be alone, basically. So I'm a night owl.
Okay. Last one. Singing or dancing?
Well, I'd rather sing than dance. And if anyone's ever seen me dance, it's not pretty.
Okay. Mr. Merritt, what is that?
That's called hit them folks. Hit them folks.
But yeah, so I'd rather sing.
Okay. All right.
Because I'm used to that microphone down the cafeteria, telling each section to go when and where. And
that's fair.
Yeah, so.
I think when we get back to school, instead of, just telling the students to get up and go dump their trays, you sing it.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a great way to start off next year, is you sing the table before they get to go.
Or maybe we could do like a Tik Tok, put your tray away kind of dance.
That would be great.
Yeah, something like that. So we know, we can incorporate that into our rules and how we operate. Just do a bunch of TikToks maybe. So that could be a new hobby for me.
All right. Well, thank you for stopping by again, Mr. Merritt. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Again, I know that you're doing a bunch of stuff for the community and for Oakwood, and I know that I appreciate it, and I know that our students appreciate it. So, thanks again for stopping by.
Thanks for having me on, and just a message to all students: we miss you. Can't wait to see you again, and we're going to get through this, and we'll be better on the other side. So everybody stay safe, and looking forward to seeing you soon.
Hey everyone, this is Mr. B with the sports. Man, this job is really starting to pick up as of late. This week, on Tuesday, Rob Gronkowski was traded to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, where he will be reunited with Tom Brady. Meanwhile, Julian Edelman is feeling a little left out. Speaking of the NFL, the draft starts tonight on ESPN. The first round kicks off at 8 p.m. All of the picks will be made virtually, so I'm sure nothing is going to go wrong. The draft will continue on Friday and Saturday, giving us all a somewhat full weekend of sports. To cap off the weekend, on Sunday, ESPN will continue The Last Dance documentary on Michael Jordan. Parts 3 and 4 are set to air starting at 9 p.m. Be sure to tune in. Now, back to myself with more news. Thanks for that wonderful segment. In other news, Mr. Burkett and Mr. Krumloff went to you, the viewers, to see what our new quarantine hairstyle will be. Well, those results are in. Mr. Krumloff will be sporting a mohawk. Yes, I am pumped to see that, Krumloff. That's going to look really sweet. Oh, that's going to be something to see. I will be sporting a mullet. Yes, I'm so pumped. I've never once had a mullet before in my life, and I know that I am as excited as my wife to see what that's going to look like. Well, thank you to the 8 of you that voted. Wow, big turnout there. Well, let's send it over to myself for our last segment. Last but not least, OWTV News started the TikTok page, which has accumulated a massive amount of followers, like 11. Well, here's a look at our second video. Man, these just keep getting better and better. Well, that's all we have for this week. Stay tuned for next week's episode where Mr. Krumloff and I will reveal our quarantine hairstyles. We'll have another special guest to interview and yet another TikTok video to share. Enjoy your weekend, stay healthy, stay safe, and until next time, I'm Mr. Burkett, and this is OWTV.